Right, so welcome to this video. In this video, I shall talk about inverse functions. So inverse functions, and also how to find the value of x if we have been given a condition. So you can copy the question. Now let's get to solve. Alright, so inverse function, this is basically what we're going to be doing. For inverse functions, it's actually the opposite of what we are given, and we are finding for, yes, it's actually the opposite. So we're going to realize that if in the function of plus, when we do the inverse, the plus should be minus. If in the function of times, in the inverse we should have division. How do we mean? If we say we have a function h of x is equal to maybe 5x, 5 and x are multiplying each other. When we find the inverse, these two should be dividing, right? If we say we have the function k of x, then we have x plus 2. What is plus here? It should be what? It should be a minus. So that's what you mean. Let's now get to solve. So now suppose we are finding the inverse for this same one. H of x is going to be 5x. The first step we do is to make sure that this one we are going to represent it by n letter of the alphabet. So preferably I'll get y and say y is equal to 5x. Then after that I'm going to make x the subject of the formula. So I would say y equal to 5x. How do I make x? By subject of formula by dividing both sides by 5. By side 5 and 5 will cancel, so x would be y over 5. So that would be that would be it. But now for us to get to show that this is the inverse function, we are going to replace this by letter y and this by letter x. In short, we are going to interchange the letters. So this is going to be y is equal to x over 5. Okay, so now remember, to find the inverse we are always going to be putting the letter that we're given here. So we're going to say h of x. Now since this is the inverse, we're going to put to the power negative 1 equal to x over 1, meaning we are done. So I'm saying the first step is to get n letter there, and then we equate to whatever we have. Then the second step is we make x the subject of the formula. After you make x the subject of the formula like we did, you are now going to do what? You are now going to replace y where there is x and the x where there was y. After that, you are now going to show the function that you had to the power negative 1.